I got a stack of comics in the mail right here off the eBay's. $17 total. That includes shipping, random comics, mature only, adult themed comics. And I just moved to this new place out here in Ypsilanti like just 8 days ago, 9 days ago. And I ordered some shit, bunch of stuff. Past 8 days, I've been like, oh my god, man, is this new address gonna work out? Is my mail gonna get stolen? What the fuck? Thank God, my mail came in. So part of the stack, I'm not into Michael Turner. I just wanted to check him out. His artwork is great, but the stories, it's like typical early image stuff. But this one I'll probably give away. There are images of Fathom underwater, really are great though. But yeah, I don't. This came with it. I just kind of took it as a fine. That really is nice right there though. Cerberus. Never got into Cerberus because I never gave myself a chance to read it. So I'm psyched to check this out. This is number 14, Cerberus Church and State, August 1991. Denny Lubert, and of course Dave Sim, your creator here that Todd McFarlane was so psyched to pass up the 300 issue mark. Previous to Todd McFarlane's Spawn, this had the longest run of a creator run series, 300 issues straight, and I am going to be finally checking it out for the first time. Yeah, by 1989 I was out. That whole speculator bubble, well, it was on the wall, man. The writing was on the wall. Wolverine was on any cover that you knew the sales were going to go down. You knew Wolverine was going to pop up on their cover. Everybody became a mutant. Cloak and Dagger, they're not mutants. Sorry. They're too cool for that mass marketing shit. Yeah, this story, I read this one yesterday. Hernandez Brothers. They do not cater to the reader, but they do cater to giving the reader this type of story that's going to instigate feelings, excitement, energy, empathy, panel to panel, y'all. They don't just introduce somebody straight up. They kind of, like if you're reading a Faulkner novel, play around with time. Moments of consciousness take place in memory. You'll see. Yeah, story about consequences. Now, there's a YouTube channel called Gore Vidal. I found out about it from Paulo Costa, and they review European comics. And this is a reprint. Comics Review presents reprinted newspaper strips called Modesty Blaze. And she's kind of like a mean, a modern day analogy I'd say would be like Black Widow. She is a war refugee and went through hell, serious hell, and growing up ended up being trained to become a master spy, assassin, badass, intelligent, resourceful agent. Modesty Blaze is created by Peter O'Donnell. Yeah, she's foxy. Of course, she's got to learn fencing, right? It was always a thing. Fencing and martial art. Skydiving. She knows it all. So I'm psyched to read this. I was never really into these black and white, kind of wispy, sketchy looking type stories, because my experiences growing up were always real boring. But after looking at Gore Vidal's review of Modesty Blaze, that's the identity that this woman ended up adopting. After checking out that review, I'm definitely psyched to see this. That was one of the reasons I got this package. One of the other ones is this story, Amazon's historical fiction about Amazons during the Trojan War, and it's published by Fantagraphics. Came out in January 1990. Frank Stack and Fulbert Sturgeon. Fantagraphics books here. American Splendor. Harvey Pekar wrote this story about Robert McNeil. I just started reading it. It takes place in Vietnam. It starts off with a flashback. This guy's telling a story about his time in Vietnam, how they wore these woven shoelaces, black armbands for solidarity. Commanding officers thought they were going to be militant, and they were afraid, so they told people that they weren't allowed to wear them. So they had these meetings at night about how to deal with it. They wanted to react to it, and he was talking about some people took theirs off. The ones that didn't were actually thrown in jail in Vietnam while they're supposed to be fighting. Talking about coming back, dealing with it. And I'm psyched to finish this story here. American Splendor, Dark Horse Comics. It's issue number 2 of 3, and it's out of September 2002. And the last one that came with it, I would always buy Jimmy Corrigan. Like I've got volume 1, issue 1, first print, but other issues, those box sets that he's got for collectibles, for collectible sake. But reading this one, The Smartest Kid on Earth, volume 6, issue number 5, out of 1995, Acme Novelty Library. It's based out of Chicago, Illinois. I met up with this was a long time ago at Confounded Books in Seattle when they were in Fremont, and they had like around the year 2000 they had Dan Clowes and Chris Ware show up, autograph books, autograph prints. They didn't have time to do any drawings really outside of maybe like a 30-second drawing. Charles Burns was there just before or after that as well. They stopped by and did a showing at Rock LaRue, the art gallery downtown Seattle. Got some more stuff autographed there and just bought some more books out of that. This is just more adult themed literature that definitely would recommend if somebody wants something outside of the whole superhero genre. All these books that I'm showing you, especially under the Fantagraphics and Dark Horse label, would be worth checking out. Any label. Modesty Blaze isn't Dark Horse or Fantagraphics, and I know this story is going to be great. So their package I got in is a real minty, nice newsstand copy. No, not seeing any ticks in that spine, you know what I'm saying? First appearance, Longshot. You know, I'd like to say that Longshot was like my favorite character. I read, collected from like 1979, 89, and like every character at one point I geeked out on. I gotta say I really did dig Longshot though. Hardly any other cool kind of blonde, redhead, blonde type characters out there that were cool, that were badass. I mean, there was Daredevil, and I mean, that was it. It's one reason why I always thought the Avengers were cool growing up. It was like Thor, Captain America, Hawkeye, Giant Man, Ant-Man, Hank Pym. They all had blonde hair. I was like, damn. Even on TV, there was nobody with red hair that was a hero. And this has that like neo-punk. This is what, 1985? It has that neo-punk look. Like if you go back in time 10 years to 1975, that was when that whole New York CBGB scene was just, it would have been full swing by like 1977, 75. So here we are 10 years after that. This cat's got 4 fingers. Yeah, Art Adams, when he did that She-Hulk, so fucking fun. So, Ann Nesenti did the writing for this. Was the co-creator of Longshot. She did a run on Daredevil. She's an often overlooked Marvel talent from the 80s. She started off at the bottom, worked her way up. Nobody ever interviews her, talks about her. Now and then, but it's weird. Alright. Got a bunch of comics. I moved out to this new place in Ypsilanti, and in the past, I got here 8 days ago. And the past 8 days, I've just been like, oh man, is all this stuff gonna come? Is this package gonna get stolen? Is it gonna get misplaced? What the hell? So I got some stuff in my trunk I gotta go grab that I've been storing there because I just moved here and I don't know how safe it is. Everything seems kosher. Ypsilanti is a very nice neighborhood. Let's go check out what I got. Some other stuff I've been getting in the mail the past week. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Oh yeah, that reminds me. This one I was on my way to put in the old trunk. How much should I pay for this? Voodoo Child. The Illustrated Legend of Jimi Hendrix. Martin L. Green and Bill Sienkiewicz. I saw a print, because this is a collage when Bill Sienkiewicz made the panels, the pages for these. It was a collage of artwork. We're talking three-dimensional clippings, pieces of like little styrofoam around the edges of stuff, tin foil, I mean like different medium that he had implemented, and this like collage type work that he did when he did the pages of Voodoo Child. I saw one of these panels. It was like 3 feet tall, let's say 2 feet wide, $1,200. This was back in 2017 at the Motor City Comic Con. Yeah, I did not have the income for that. Easy does it. Easy does it. Now this, I believe this came out in 1995. Bill Sienkiewicz, Voodoo Child, Illustrated Legend of Jimi Hendrix. It's a slipcase with the CD. $149.95 plus $6 shipping. Kitchen sink press. Hardcover. Yeah, that glare is killing me right now. Hold up. Yeah, Hero for Hire. 1972. Yeah, Archie Goodwin. George Tuska. Billy Graham art. John Romita and George Tuska cover. So here is the spine of an 8.0. So much for this camera, but Hero for Hire #1. First appearance and origin of Luke Cage. AKA Power Man. AKA Hero for Hire. Thank you for watching. Sunday morning, May 3rd. Out here in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Enjoying some nature for once. Peace.